this. To get to such a point where we don't have to talk about inclusion and diversity the same way. For instance, we don't talk about Bruno. Have you ever seen that movie? But to the point where you don't have to think about the effort it would take to hire people with IDD, like myself. Sorry, I'm nervous. The jobs program that I've been involved with in the past year has just been incredible. I've had the opportunity to speak to several organizations, including Sephora, the University of Colorado Law School, where my sister just graduated from. Our results come out in October, by the way. Grace Church School, the Buckley School, and many other fine institutions. And also, I had the opportunity to speak at the UCLA Career Center, which is why and how I got the job that I just left 5 days ago. But one of the last things I did there was speak at a campus partners meeting with the industry relations team. And I heard from my boss that they all went out to lunch and they all said, "We were really impressed by that young man who had a disability. How do we hire people with disabilities?" And I answered all of her questions, but then a part of me started to think, wow, people are not willing to hire people outside a narrow spectrum until they see a professional person. So our enlightenment view of things means we're only trained on what we see, right? Means that you can't think of creativity, empathy, power, struggle, whatever else. You can't look at a person who has a disability and possibly infer that even though they may not have 15 years of experience on their resume, they have 15 years working with caregivers. They have, in my case, 1 year working with this incredible organization. And particularly for you, you're the human resources department, right? Your job is to preserve the integrity of your people, to cultivate a culture. So why do we ignore creativity? Why do we potentially ignore the extraordinary gifts that people with IDD, people of color, people of different genders, older adults, people who possibly didn't graduate from college? Do we commit ourselves to this narrow definition of work, even as we're talking about its future? Standing up here, having just gone through this incredible internship with the University of California at Los Angeles, and I'm sure there are plenty of Bruins here tonight. Our school song is UCLA Fight, 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 right? And that's what you can encourage your employees to do, to fight for the underdog, to encourage your higher-ups to believe in themselves and to potentially make sacrifices in time and effort and treasure and talent in learning how to accommodate people from an 84% unemployment rate. Sorry for these long, dramatic pauses. I studied classics, that's a key point in rhetoric. But even as you're laughing, laughter it's an expression. So too is creativity. And so too are these incredible people from an untapped talent pool, as Amber said, that are just waiting to be hired by companies like yours. So I would encourage you all to do just that. Thank you very, very much.